If you're a mid-career professional and you want weekend trails and a 20-minute commute, so where do you even start? Because here's the problem. The wrong move means traffic, a house that eats your weekends and no connection to your community. But you know what? The right move, it's going to give you balance. It's going to give you career stability and a lifestyle that actually feels like a reward for all that hard work that you've put in. So in this video, I am breaking down the best places to live near Denver for mid-career professionals. We're going to look at 5 things that you're going to want to weigh: walkability, outdoor access, commute times, housing options, and the big one, employment hubs. Now, stick with me because I will reveal the gotcha that catches a lot of professionals off guard when they're moving here and they're not doing the research. Okay, number 1, Littleton, balance without sacrifice. So when people picture moving to Colorado, they ask, can I get a home that feels calm, but not cut off? Well, you know what? That's Littleton. Downtown charm, restaurants, boutiques, and breweries. You've got Platte River Trails, Chatfield Reservoir, Roxborough State Park is also nearby. And here's the secret weapon, the light rail. So if you're heading to downtown or maybe to the tech center, you're not chained to that crazy, insane I-25 traffic. Now, if we talk employment for Littleton, Littleton sits in a sweet spot. You've got healthcare, tech, and management roles that are all within reach. And if you want outdoors without giving up access to the city, well, Littleton lets you step out into nature and step into the work opportunities without burning those hours on the road in traffic. Now, did you know that living west of Denver can actually save you hours on weekend mountain trips compared to the east side suburbs? Now, that's time back in your life. And I'll be honest with you, Littleton is actually where my own story began here in Colorado. When I made the move, it wasn't for a job transfer. It was actually because I'd hit that point mid-career where I wanted something different. I wanted a home that supported the outdoors, where hiking and biking weren't just weekend road trips, they were actually part of my daily life. And for me, that sometimes looked like taking on a big bike ride in the mountains, or something that I probably never could have imagined back in New York. But here's the beauty of living west of Denver. You don't have to be extreme to enjoy it. There are neighborhood trails, peaceful walks along the river, lakes for paddleboarding, and parks that make it easy to get outside no matter your lifestyle. That's what Littleton gave me, balance and access. And that's why I understand so clearly what so many professionals are looking for when they decide actually to take time to elevate their lifestyle here. All right, number 2, Lakewood. Lakewood certainly is the urban outdoor hybrid. You've got Belmar, which has its trendy restaurants, coffee shops, and shopping. And then 10 minutes later, you have Green Mountain. It has a trail with skyline views. You're going to find many mid-century ranches, condos, mountain view homes. And the employment, well, Lakewood is home to the Denver Federal Center. So if you're moving for a federal job, healthcare, IT, or admin, this certainly is gold. And if you're worried about feeling stuck in suburbia, well, Lakewood keeps you connected to culture, jobs, and trails without making you choose one over the other. And did you know that Lakewood has more than 99 parks and 240 miles of trails? Most people didn't realize that you can have city amenities and that much open space all in one zip code. And if Golden is on your list, you'll want the neighborhood map in the next video. It's going to break down where the best lifestyle zones really are, so make sure not to miss that one. All right, let's talk about Golden. Golden is what people dream about. Foothills backdrops, small town feel, trails outside your front door. You've got Clear Creek, which runs through town, trails, breweries, community events, and only 20 minutes to downtown, but it certainly feels like a retreat. Now, homes are pricier, but you're buying into a lifestyle that feels like a permanent vacation. Now let's talk about employment. Golden is home to the Colorado School of Mines and also to the National Renewable Energy Lab. So that means opportunities in engineering, stability, and research. Even if that's not your field, Golden's location makes commuting to Denver or Lakewood totally doable. Now, I worked with a couple who thought that Golden might feel too small town. But you know what? Within weeks, they were biking Clear Creek, they were meeting neighbors, and they told me that they finally exhaled. That's Golden, connection, and calm. And did you know that Golden averages nearly 300 sunny days a year, yet often feels cooler than Denver? Well, that's thanks to the foothills location. So that little microclimate actually changes your daily life. All right, next up is Arvada. Now, Arvada is the hidden gem that balances affordability, connection, and lifestyle perks. You've got Old Town Arvada, which has restaurants, shops, live music, and the light rail that will take you into Denver and a quick highway to Boulder. You're going to find historic homes and new builds for long-term stability. Oh, and employment? Well, Arvada puts you between two big job markets, Denver's healthcare and corporate scene, and Boulder's growing tech and research industries. Now, that's career flexibility without multiple locations. So if you want affordability and lifestyle, well, Arvada proves that you don't have to just pick one. Oh, and did you know that Arvada has more than 125 miles of trails and over 3,400 acres of parks? It's one of the most overlooked outdoor hubs near Denver. So here's what trips up a lot of professionals: the commute times. The commute times on a map look the same, 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, but in practice, it's totally different. Now, Littleton's light rail is going to equal consistency, and Golden often feels shorter because it's against traffic. Oh, and Lakewood's I-70 corridor, it can double during rush hour. So if you're only looking at Google Maps, you're never going to see this, but living it daily, well, that's the difference between an upgrade and a regret. So the best places near Denver for mid-career professionals, well, you've got Littleton, balance and connection. You've got Lakewood, federal center access, and urban outdoor mix. And Golden, well, retreat lifestyle with surprising job anchors. And don't forget Arvada, affordability and access to both Denver and Boulder. Each one supports a different kind of lifestyle. So the real question is, which one supports the next chapter of your life? So if you're ready to see exactly how these neighborhoods stack up, in the next video is a full neighborhood map of Golden. And until then, remember, life is short. Live somewhere awesome and be well. We'll see you next week.